Salakia, this is going to be a part 2 to the first video. So we're going to finish where we left off at.
How can they do it? So that was just setting the stage for how they're going to introduce this beast system. It was just setting the stage to see that they were going to fall in line, right? To see who was going to fall in line, and the majority of people did. They wore the mask, got the temperature checked on their left hand and their forehead. That was setting the stage. I got that revelation from Prophetess Tiffany. She shared that when they check the temperature, they're checking the temperature on your left hand and your forehead. And that was just basically an example of how this beast system was going to be, right? That was just setting.
Right, and you hear what it is she's saying, and she absolutely correct, because we all know that the C-19 that ultimately happened, that was just a test run for what's really to come, you see, which is going to be this MOTB being made mandatory. And we know that ultimately a lot of people, they fell for it, man. You see, a lot of people took the juice, a lot of people, did everything and complied to what this devil told them to do. So they ultimately know that when they bring this C-HIP, that a lot of people are going to conform, man, because they conformed in 2021 when when that juice came out, man. A lot of people took it. A lot of people didn't question it. That's going to be the same thing when this chip comes, you see. Especially when these people can't buy and sell, they're going to take it, right? These people have no integrity in this country. These people have no morals. So, hey, once that device comes out, they're not going to think twice. A lot of people just going to receive it, right?
Like I said, setting the stage. That wasn't it, but that was just an example of what's soon to manifest. So yes, the fourth thing that I saw was, I saw the word military force. They're now introducing a system of forcing you. If you don't take it, it's or else. They're going to kill you. If the people who don't receive the mark, and that was the conclusion.
Right, and you heard what it is she said, and I actually just said that in the first video that actually cut off. You see, and I'm actually pull out a few scriptures on that, because like I said, we know that brothers and sisters are going to be martyrs. You see, or some of us could possibly face, being beheaded and whatever the case may be, ultimately for not taking this device. You see. So I'm going to grab that. This is Revelations chapter 2, right? And I'm going to read verse 10 in the KJV. It says, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer." You see, that's letting us know that some of us, brothers and sisters of the hopeful elect, and we're going to suffer some things, you see. "Behold, the devil, which is the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, shall cast some of you into prison." Talking about us believers, right? We're going to be thrown into some of these concentration camps, man, that this devil is setting up throughout America. You see, it says that you may be tried, which goes into being tested, and you shall have tribulation 10 days, which is just a period of time. And it says, "Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life." Because like I said, some of us brothers and sisters, we are going to be put to death for not ultimately taking that device, for not complying to this man's system. And some of us, that's going to be our lot, you see. And I'm actually go to that precept through the Spirit too. I'm going to go to Revelations chapter 20, right? And I'm going to start at verse 4, right? Being straight to the point. And it says, "And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, and for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast," right? "Neither his image, neither have received his charagma upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with the Mashiach Yahushua 1,000 years, which is going to be for eternity." But like I said before, some of us brothers and sisters possibly could be, beheaded. These things are going to come for some of us, man. But hey, like I said, the Lord is going to give the elect the way out to be ultimately be able to deal with that. If that is some of our lots, the Lord is going to give you the spirit to be able to deal with it, right? As it tells you in 1 Corinthians 10 and 13, you see that he'll never put nothing on us we can't bear, roughly paraphrasing it. So in this time when these things come, he's going to give you a spirit to be able to deal with whatever ultimately might come your way, right? As it tells you right here, I'm going to grab that Revelation chapter 3, verse 10, right? KJV, and it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, which patience goes into suffering, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, right? When this devil going to make it mandatory, you have to take an implantable device to buy and sell in his society. It said, which shall come upon all the world, right? To try them, right? That dwell upon the earth. So like I said, the Lord is going to make a way for us to overcome this hour, even if we do have to face ultimately being put to death. You see, he's going to give us a spirit that we're going to be able to endure it and overcome it. You see? So I'm actually grab this precept like here that I have, because like I said, these things are going to happen, you know. So this is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. It says, for the vision, meaning the prophecies, is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and will not tarry, right? And that's talking about this sea hip, man. You see? Because, hey, this thing is going to come, man. And it's going to come real soon. You know, a lot of these people in their mind, they don't believe that this thing can actually come to pass. But, hey, you people going to see soon come, because, hey, the Lord is going to allow this prophecy to come. You see? And we see everything in which it is these devils are setting up, that they're moving in a direction of this thing coming to pass. You see, you got Bill Gates talking about, you know, putting a digital tattoo on all of the people in America and worldwide. We know what ultimately that's alluding to, right? Just like you just had RFK Jr. He just came out, I believe, maybe about a few weeks back, right? And he was talking about basically how he wants everybody in America within the next couple of years, you know, to all have a wearable. You see, and all of these things are code words for that MOTB hip, right? Which we know will come to pass because it's prophecy. These things will come to pass, right? At their appointed time. But I'm going to grab this precept right here as well, because this is going to happen, man. Revelations 13 and 16. It says, and he, right? Who is that he? That's talking about the elite banking families. You see the Rothschilds, the Gettys, DuPonts, all of them that are ultimately, you know, wanting to bring about this new world order, right? Causeth all, right? Because this is going to come upon all the world, man. It's not just going to be a system here in America. This is going to be a worldwide thing. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, charagma, right, in the Greek, in their right hand or in their foreheads. You see, just like the woman was just saying in her dream, people had it in their foreheads and in their right hand. You see, and that's talking about the RFID hip. You see, the radio frequency identification device that people are going to have implanted within them. You see. Verse 17, and it says, and that no man or woman might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And like I said, that's what you're going to have a lot of people taking it, because ultimately they're not going to be able to participate in society unless they ultimately partake and receive it. You see, so that's what's going to make a lot of these people bow down. You see, because they're going to want to still, you know, do the things that they used to do. People are still going to hold on to this world and have attachments to it, so they're not going to want to let this place go. So they're just going to go on with the program, you see, and receive that mark. And like I said, those that ultimately take this thing, they're going to be destroyed, you know, by Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua. The Lord is going to judge you, man. You see, for the people that ultimately take this thing, there is going to be a punishment to pay for it. You see, you're not just going to take it and skate away scot-free. You know, like a lot of people want to believe in their minds that, oh, if we take it, we can be able to take it out and all of that. And no, if you receive this thing, you're going to die. You see, by thermonuclear missiles and also the laser beams from the chariots. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You can't escape it. Once you receive this thing, you're condemned, you see, for judgment. Revelations 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man, right, or woman, worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead on his hand, right? This is the point, verse 10. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, meaning his righteous anger, which is going to be poured out via those missiles in the chariots. It says, and he, right, or she, shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, which is our Lord Yahushua. You see, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. You see, they're going to be melting people, man, with the laser beams coming from the chariots, right along with the fire that's going to be radiating from those missiles, man. This is going to be the judgment of the people that receive this mark, right? So that's why ultimately, Yahweh Ratazah, we pray we are the Lord's elect, man, that we're ultimately able to escape this hour of temptation when it does come, because we know that it's going to come. You know, it's only a matter of time. You see? So with that being said, Lord's willing, I pray this video be edifying for you brothers and sisters that come across it. Salakia for all of the noise and things of that nature in the background, because I am in a different location right now. So that's why, the setup is kind of a little awkward. But Lord's willing, I pray it still be edifying to you, brothers and sisters that come across it. With that being said, to the next time, I'm going to say shalom to the elect. Shalom.